So hi guys, today we're gonna be talking about piggy and about the lore. So basically, my thoughts are that when the infection first broke, everyone was confused and all. They were confused as much as all of us were when it first released. Well, after the infection came, it became such a terrible sight for them. I have seen the incident that was behind the infection all along, and Mr. P got swapped with the potions, and he got angry, so he had to make a deal with them. That's mine, so he can get his wife back, and that's my theory. But he actually made a mistake and he couldn't get his wife back. But he did not realize that she was still in the city waiting for him. So he had to go on a rampage and start killing everyone. You're wondering, why would he do it since he's a good person? Well, basically, after some time, he snapped out of it, enraged and turning angry a lot. So we have to find out a way to stop this madness. So here we are now in the madness of the insolence. So here's my second thought. Since the insolence is here, doesn't that mean in book 2 that's where since the infection is here, doesn't that mean since that was where the incident slash infection got experimental wrong? Basically, my thought is that the potion was first seen in the lab, aka chapter 12 of Piggy book 2. Then, since it got destroyed and roaming by distorted pennies, they had to evacuate. So this means that they had to find a new lab, which is chapter 12 back in book 1. So my plan was that they had to make a cure, but it was already too late. It has spreaded a lot. They had to find a way to stop this madness. So they had to make a deal with Theo, but he was just pranking them, but it went all upside down. They fought for the battle's cause. There was no way that they could win, and they ran as much as they can. But there wasn't much time left before the influence takes over the world. What's her theory? Who is Mr. P? By the way, I'm inspired by Bullet Warning, so that's why I'm doing this. I think Mr. P was a man who had a loving family, but then somehow they turned into potatoes. But then they still loved each other. But one day he got a job for science, and he could only come on breaks at 10 o'clock. So basically, and then they had to find a way to get out of his job, but the plan was to make an infection. Theo actually made that plan because he was the manager and the founder, but they did not know that it was a big mistake, the biggest mistake of their life. They had to run before they had to hide before they got them. Luckily, they survived. But Mr. P is sadly dead. Now let's go back with William and Willow. So my theory is that they had a loving and caring family, but somehow their dad poisoned after 3 years. So they had to get a babysitter. But then they were short on budget because his dad had a company. Sadly, they took over it, but they did not know what to do. So they had to find the other way. So then they had to run. They had to hide before it was too late. But thankfully, Willow escaped, except William. He was trapped, and that's why my theory is that in intercity we will go and find him, and we will try to save him. But it would already be too late. He would be infected. So then they would have to run away before it's too late. On a second thought, I'll show you some images and we'll talk about them and how they're actually related to the infection. So guys, I went on Google and actually I think that the disease is controlled by science. Let me show you some images. Like this, it could hint that in this city should be correct. But well, this is pretty creepy if I say. But it would be cool if they add her back because it was sad that they removed her. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Bye.